Hello everybody and welcome to this week's episode of 6 Things I Love About My RV. This week we're hanging out with my friend Laura and checking out her family's Jayco Jay Flight. She has traveled all over the country with her husband Hector and her daughters Kaylee and Emma, who are now in college, but they are still using this bunkhouse travel trailer all of the time. So let's step aside and meet Laura and check out what she loves about her RV. Hey everyone! I'm Jeremy. I'm the author of Where Should We Camp Next and Where Should We Camp Next? Budget Camping. This summer, I'm hitting the open road with my camera guy Sean and meeting some really cool people and talking about why they love their RVs. This is Season 3 of 6 Things I Love About My RV, brought to you by GORVING. Hello, Laura, and welcome to 6 Things I Love About My RV. Thank you so much for having us here at your wonderful property.
Yeah.
You guys use your RV perhaps more than anyone else I know.
Okay.
You have had this RV for 8 or 9 years,
Yes.
and you have literally spent hundreds of nights camping in this RV.
Yes.
All right, so are you ready to dive in and tell us about all the things that you love about it?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start right here. We are standing under the awning, and that is one of the things you love about your RV.
Yep.
So tell us why.
Well, we have a tendency of collecting all of our friends that we camp together with, and whenever it's raining, we have a tendency of everybody just coming right in underneath, and we have a big enough space and keeps everybody dry.
Bring the picnic table right under the awning and you can hang
right
out and
under.
eat.
Yep. It depends on how it's going. Sometimes we'll have just the chairs and we'll have the gas fire pit right up underneath, or we'll have the picnic table. It depends on the time and are we eating or are we not?
You guys love to socialize when you camp,
Yes.
and you love to camp with friends.
Yep.
And the second thing you love about your RV on the inside is also related to that. So let's head inside and talk about item number 2 that Laura loves about her RV.
I love the space in here. The floor space alone gives us plenty of space for 4 of us to move around. We've also, again, like we said, that we have a tendency of collecting our friends, so we can actually sit here comfortably with no problems.
So this becomes like headquarters when you guys go camping. And when you say you collect friends, you guys really do, because you camp with big groups at church.
Yes.
You've camped with scouts in the past.
Scouts, yes. We have had, at one point, we've had 8 Girl Scouts in here with no problems.
Okay, so even though it's only a 30-foot rig, you have a lot of floor space and a lot of seating, which is really, really great.
Yes.
All right, Laura, so tell us the third thing that you love about your super cute Jayco Jay Flight.
With all the different styles above the storage bedding, I love the open shelves. I throw my baskets up here. Easy packing, easy grabbing, and everything's just right there. I don't have to dig for anything.
And you also like the storage throughout the rest of the RV as well, like the kitchen and everything else. You have plenty of room for everything.
Plenty of room for everything that we need, and probably a little bit too much.
But you guys don't overpack.
No.
You said you're kind of minimalist with your packing, but plenty of storage in this Jayco Jay Flight. All right, let's move on to the fourth thing that Laura loves about her awesome RV. All right, Laura, what is the fourth thing that you and your girls love about this RV?
We love the privacy for both of the bunks because, let's face it, they are teenagers. They need their quiet time and their
they're both in college. They're almost not teenagers anymore.
They are.
I love the fact that they're both in college and they still love coming on these trips with you guys as much as they can.
We have a tendency of picking where they want to go so they can come and visit.
So they like that there's some privacy, that it's somewhat closed off, which is so interesting to me because in my grand design, the bunk beds are wide open, and Max and Theo really like that. So you can get the bunk beds both ways, and if you're shopping for an RV, it's just something to think about. Like, have your kids climb up here and see if they're comfortable and they like it.
They like it. They crawl in. It's quiet for them. It's their time.
And you can even fit their duffel bags. You use the pantry for their duffels.
Yes, the pantry is large enough. Everybody gets a cube, and we're good to go.
All right, let's move on to the fifth thing that Laura loves about her Jayco Jay Flight.
I love the big windows. We have cross breezes all the time when they're opened, and it just works out sometimes so we don't have to run the air conditioning.
And you have a beautiful view of the campsite here
Yeah,
on your
yes,
property right now.
yes.
But if we were camping, you'd have a really nice view of the river or the forest or whatever it might be.
Definitely.
Yeah, and there's another huge window right behind us.
Yep.
So I love these windows as well. All right, let's move on to the sixth thing that Laura loves about her RV, and it is about this area as well to some degree or another. So Laura, the sixth thing that you love about your RV has something to do with this really big, spacious, wonderful slide out. Tell us what it is.
I love the fact that whenever we're stopped, we can reach the bathroom without having to open the slide.
So the slide's all the way in right now, in travel mode, as it were.
Yes.
And you can completely walk down this aisle and get to the bathroom. One of my favorite things about being an RVer is that we don't have to use the bathrooms at rest stops or fast food places. We can use the clean, nice bathroom in our own RV. So this is great.
And sometimes bathrooms aren't available, so it's easy accessible.
All right, awesome. Let's go outside and wrap up the show. Laura, thank you so much for coming on this episode of 6 Things I Love About My RV. I love the fact that you bought this RV when your girls were 8 or 9 years old. And now they are both in college, doing incredibly well in college, and they're still going on camping trips with you guys. You've gotten so much use out of this rig. But tell us where you're going to on your next big RV trip.
Virginia Beach for a week in September, and we're just going to enjoy some no kid time.
No kid time.
Yay!
I love it. I love it. I hope you guys have an awesome trip. If you want to find out more about RVing or find a dealer near you, head on over to GoRVing.com.